specific. She spoke to me noticing that.
Well, I communicated and you.
Well, you gave a little piece, and then I took it to the level that I took it to. My wife gets to this place where, like most women, they take on everything.
Yeah.
And we, as men, take on everything. That's why men have levels of mental health issues that we do, because we take on so much. And a lot of us don't communicate. A lot of us don't do what me and Idris are doing right now, which is being able to express our thoughts and feelings. So that's a part of the reason why it all stays bottled up. Right. But I noticed with the naked eye, she's tired, she's exhausted, she's fatigued. She has been hour on the hour, not just mom, but stepmom to my 12-year-old. It's just this around the clock thing. And then I've been in my head space trying to figure out, what is this corona shit? What happens? What is our life? Blah, blah, blah. And all that us as men are dealing with, especially if we're the alphas that's in the field, constantly working and hunting. What the hell does this mean for our bills to be paid and blah, 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 all the things that we think about. So I said, it's over. I got the kids. I know what I did is I went in my phone after the years of us being together. In my phone, I have Samantha's favorite things. Yeah. I have a list of about 35 things that I would never remember, but I know. Like if she said, baby, while you're out, can you grab Chick-fil-A? She don't have to call me and say what she's ordering at Chick-fil-A, because I just go to my list of favorite things.
That's cute.
I have her detailed order that she always ordered from Chick-fil-A, and I'm gonna bring it back. So
that's smart.
So I knew she needed sleep. I knew that she needed me to hold things down with the kids. I knew everything all across the board. So I put the remote in her hand. I went to her favorite TV show. I had her wine, and I just needed her to sit there and just be. And I even slept in another room so that she didn't even feel my energy for the night at all. Right. And that was a moment for her to hit the reset button. And it took me to notice that she was fatigued and tired, and that became her escape. So I milked the shit out of that for like 3 weeks. But that one moment,
that one night,
recharged her battery.
Yeah.
And gave her a moment to recharge.
Right. And that didn't cost him anything, you know?
That was free.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about taking some questions from some?
They're piling up.
You know.
I know they are.
There's people that want to talk to you guys. How do you feel about that?
Oh, we don't mind.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we loved it.
I'm not gonna pick any crazy questions, but
questions.
He drinks some coffee. He's ready.
What? People ask all kinds of crazy, weird things, don't they? Though.
There's a lot of questions there. Do you want me to pick one?
I'm not gonna share it, but can I share it?
What? No.
Can I share it?
Can you what?
So let me tell you what he did. Okay.
Oops. See, this is the every question, like 100 questions.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Paul Walker, yeah, that's sad.
Sorry, I clicked it by accident, but that's like every question.
That's okay. That's our guy. That's our guy.
Our guy, for sure.
Both you and I made a movie independently with that man.
I'm trying to.
That's right, and I came to visit y'all set.
I remember.
Yeah.
Someone said, thank you so much. I'm learning.
What kind?
It was wild. When I came to visit you and Paul on set, you guys were shooting that scene at the airport that night.
What movie is that?
The conversation we had in the trailer, me and Paul, is why Fast 5 happened.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. So I found a question that said, what would you say is each of your love languages? Because I think people are like, okay, we're talking about it. What is the love language that we're talking about?
What I would say first before I answer this is that for every couple, it's very important for you to know each other's love language. Because you could be loving, like for me, I take care of you know, a lot of the household responsibilities, and I'm trying to cut down on finances, making sure we're not spending a whole lot of money, like all that kind of stuff. But that doesn't speak to his love language, even though, you know, some people would be like, oh, she's trying to save you money. That's great. But for him, it's like, you know, but he likes certain things, and it's very important to know each other's love language. That's just period.
And maybe you could explain a little bit what it is, because I feel like not everybody knows what it is.
Sure.
You explained it too well.
Right. So his love, he's got like.
Explain the 5 love languages.
Okay.
It's more than
Break
5.
it down.
There's 5
Five?
love languages.
I feel like
No,
there's
there's
more. There's really more. But.
It's 5.
You complex, bro. 5
He's
love
complex.
No,
languages?
she's talking about the fight in general. You
There's
know,
5
he
love
doesn't.
languages. He's got 4. Okay.
He's got
He
4.
wants to say that
Why is
there's
he
more
like that?
because he can't submit that there's only 5, and he's got 4.
All right,
Okay.
go on.
So anyway, it's acts of service, which means that you're doing something. You're just doing something to service the other person. So, for example, if you're a mom and let's say your husband does the chores for you, the household chores, or washes the dishes, that's an act of service. So if that speaks to you, someone taking something off of your plate intentionally to love you, if that speaks to you, that's one of your love languages, acts of service. Words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is speaking life into your partner, loving your partner, complimenting your partner, doing things like that. That's words of affirmation. If someone affirming you makes you feel loved, then that's your love language. Then you have physical touch, which kind of goes without saying, but if you're touching somebody, makes you feel loved. If you like to be touched, that's your love language. The 4th one is receiving gifts. And so if you like getting gifts, if that's your thing, then that will be your love language. If that really speaks to you, makes you feel like you're loved. What's the 5th one?
I don't know what the 5th one is.
Because your other ones matter to you.
Well, you've
It's
already.
act of service.
He
It's
knows.
physical
He
touch.
knows.
It's word of affirmation. Oh, it's quality time.
Oh,
There you
Quality
go.
time is
There
the
you
last
go.
one.
There
And
you go.
quality time means present, uninterrupted time with somebody, like spending time with you feel
And
loved by spending time with
that's my
someone.
wife's love language, quality time. Well, she has acts of service and quality time are her 2 love.
I'm sorry to
I
interrupt you. We have 1:46 left on this live. It's doing that thing. It's counting down.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's just
We
saying
can
it's
keep
off the
going, but
screen.
we
It's
just have
about
to
it's more
reset.
than an hour.
I
No,
know.
yeah.
So we'll come out and then we'll come